Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's away we go then. And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way through. And Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Pressing high and with purpose. Ruben Neves. It's Pedri. Hernandez. Neymar. Grealish. Now the finish! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kimmich. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is hits one! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 7.
Three-nil, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Son Heung-min, he's having a go! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri, Ruben Neves with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Grealish. He's looking to set free a runner. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia swept in. That has been cut short. And here's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, good ball. Madrid are 3 down and sinking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Up he goes! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Ruben Neves gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And they can counter here. Neymar. He's in a... And the shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
En el minuto 27, el dorsal 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Lovely bit of skill. And he'll shoot here. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. It's a sweet ball, that. Son Heung-min! No, got right underneath it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got away. He's had it! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pedri. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Grealish. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? He won't be happy with that one. Goes looking wide. Played into space out wide. Stood up well to him there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That's a nicely measured pass. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Kvaratskhelia gathers from the goal kick. Well read, nice interception. Kimmich. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Neymar. Oh, super find. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Grealish showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Grealish. Grealish going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Son Heung-min. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Oh, that is a good ball to... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And it's Van Dijk. Grealish. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. He's got tall. Sticks it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Goal!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. For Ribery. Rodri. And it's Grealish. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gets his pass away. Mbappe. Son Heung-min has a goal! Rodri. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. No, again there's no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good ball! Now it's Grealish. Akanji was in no mood for any of that. Distributed tidily. Grealish goes on a run down the left wing.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He has found a way through. Early ball out from the back. And here's Neymar. Grealish unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por
He rises!
el dorsal 18,
Keeper always had the measure of that. Now it's Neymar. And he's running. It's Neymar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri.
There they go, hunting again.
Foden. And it's Neymar. He's through, now is he in? Neymar stood his ground strongly. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. Cucurella. For Palmer. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Son Heung-min. Valverde. James does really well there. He is strong.
That's going in strongly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Lavia. Sancho. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer after 13 minutes is number 13, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Pedri. Pedri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palmer. Pinches it off him. Son Heung-min. It's a goal kick. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Son Heung-min. James. And Fofana. Lavia. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Looks for the finish. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Looking for the runner. He is through here. Sancho pulls it back, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Sancho. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde. Pressure coming in from all directions. Hernandez. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the shot could be a real chance! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
After 50 minutes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Palmer. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Osimhen. It's a mighty effort! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Caicedo is there, and he can pick it up. Sancho.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He has found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madueke. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. He's in plenty of space here. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! They've scored! Into the lead once more. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Sancho. Cucurella. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Into the... Oh, smashing header! They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Sancho does really well to win the ball there. Foot in. Has a look and plays it forward. And they can counter here. Sancho. Caicedo. Palmer. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kimmich. Madueke. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Madueke. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Foden. And here's Osimhen. Sancho. That is good strength. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cucurella. Sancho.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, what a climb! And that could have brought them level.
Osimhen appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Chelsea making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Genuine physical edge about it. Got a shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo in acres of space out wide. Now the finish! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
After 83 minutes is...
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on the field is number 22, Kovacic. Substitution.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's picked his way through. Madueke.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nkunku. Cucurella. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. That has not gone well. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. And that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good ball, and this... Nkunku! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Nkunku. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They're avoiding the blatant...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Played towards the other side. And he's on a charge. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Has a goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. Rudiger. And Gravenberch. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's looking to catch him up. Pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gravenberch. He is through here. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Up he goes! David! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
El dorsal 18.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And he's had it nicked away. Son Heung-min. That is good strength. Rudiger did well to him. Shapes to shoot. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Strong running down that left flank. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nico Williams. And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Gravenberg. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Haaland. David. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pedri. Kimmich wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Puyol. Kimmich. Gravenberg. Kimmich. It'll be a throw-in. Haaland. Ljungberg. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. There's the header. And one more try. It's got in. He's put through his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Kimmich. Now Nico Williams. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there.
Habrá
Kubo.
2 minutos de descuento.
Ljungberg. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Valverde, good purposeful running this. Kimmich. Haaland. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. Had a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Kimmich. Puyol. Here's Ljungberg. Now Nico Williams. He's found a way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great ball if he can get there. And the flag has stayed down. And smartly reclaimed. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Kimmich. Rudiger. And Kubo. Nico Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ljungberg, David. Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Madrid claim it back to much approval.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clips it, so... In he goes again! Loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nico Williams. Rudiger. In with the challenge. And it's Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. David, given the lift of his goal. No way through. David, he's looking wide. He has found the way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Nico Williams.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos
And he
por
cuts out the
el
supply.
dorsal 18,
Messi.
el dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pedri. And here's Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, here's a chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Habrá 2
Shot a
minutos de
goal!
descuento.
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that will be it. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
La alineación de hoy será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The action has already started. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
That's a little off target. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. McAllister. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Incapuyi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. In once more. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. McAllister. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. Valverde. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone looking for safety. Caught offside that time. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. And Bastoni. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mbappe! He's fizzed it forward. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And here's Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. Ball's gone out of play. Yamal. Mbappe. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. So we've reached the hour mark. Bastoni. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, played through for the wide man. Beckham. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Beckham. Back into the middle. Messi. Keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McAllister. And Nkapie.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe! We've got a goal! Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Marcó en el minuto 73.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is Valverde! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Pedri being hunted in packs.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And they've got a throw. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
McAllister. Rafinha pinches it off him. They get a throw in. Jordi Alba. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's there to belt it away.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Ruben Neves. Dani Olmo. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
La alineación de hoy será...
There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack. But he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
There's the whistle. Olise. Good spot, he's seen the run. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at Valverde! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Son Heung-min.
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
That's good play.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Throw in. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Son Heung-min. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! There it is!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 13 el dorsal 13.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Quarter of an hour played. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all...
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ribéry, foot in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Chance!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Olise stood his ground strongly. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance to finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Bastoni getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Messi. Pass is just off target. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He has found a way through. Olise. Foden. Well seen, saw that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. And he's away. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. that's well spotted. Ribery. Van Dijk. And Bastoni. Olise. Valverde. Driving forward. Quality ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Bastoni. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hakimi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Son Heung-min looking for options for movement. Ribery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. Played back in.
Look, movement creates more options, and that...
He's had a hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ribery. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's onto this. Olise has it in a wide position. Keeper has taken decisive action. Foden. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 25. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Olise. Ribery. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Pedri! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Hakimi in with the challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Foden.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 17.
2 minutes to be added on.
Habrá 2 minutos.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Fofana gets a foot in here. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I see this guy Pavard as one of the best right-backs in the world. Although he always states his desire to play in a more central position. Especially when it comes to carrying the ball forward. He's extremely adept, and let's see how well he links up with players ahead of him, Peter. He's very smart. Keep an eye on him at times.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ribéry. Van Dijk. Kane. Can he spark a counter here? Messi in acres of space out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival.
Kimmich.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold goes steaming forward. Ruben Neves. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's gone for a throw-in. Now that's well seen too. Another throw-in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Hernandez. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So we're still where we started right now. Kimmich. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe!
Pavard. Porto clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kane! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nice bit of trickery. Driving on and making good progress.
Kimmich.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. There's the ball in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Ribery. He's found a way past. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Kimmich.
Pedri. Now Mbappe. Van Dijk. Half-time rapidly approaching. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri! Goal! The breakthrough strike. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's in plenty of space here. Hernandez. Referee has just said play on. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. And that pass isn't the best. Rafinha. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Kimmich. Pedri. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Ribery. And Ribery! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Madrid are still that goal to the good. And he's found a way past. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Decent hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 72.306 espectadores.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Neymar. And the counter is on. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ribery.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Substituição para o Porto.
Porto can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you can...
And Sonny! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. Pedri. He's got a side of goal. And somehow it stayed out. McAllister. Kimmich. Now it's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez. Up he goes!
Porto are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's been picked out. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. Straight header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! And he can clear it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Valverde. And it's Ribery. Oh, they can break here. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hernandez. Sané. Hernandez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Messi. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had it taken off him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We stand for the national anthem of Poland.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And already we're underway here. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aim forwards. Son Heung-min looking for the run. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks for the finish. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Mbappe. Irwin. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Poland are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Neves is herring after that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine. Messi is on his own. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. He'll try from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Madrid have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Poland have the chance to go the other way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Kimmich. Son Heung-min. That is lovely. And it's Ruben Neves. And Son Heung-min. Ruben Neves. Had a shot! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Son Heung-min.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. Terrific header. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Dembele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Bouten. Irwin. For Rice. And it's Van Bouten. Ter Stegen punts it upfield. Well read, nice interception. Kimmich. Pedri running with the ball.
Habrá un minuto
Ruben
de
Neves.
descuento.
Nicely spread. Got a shot away! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Poland look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams...
Real chance! And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Pedri. And they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Irwin. Ball played for Dembele. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Irwin gets it away. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's away. Here's a look and plays it forward. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dembele. And it's lofted through here. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Gol de Polonia. Marcó en el minuto 59 el dorsal 8.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's managed to get free. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rabiot is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. Poland really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! Mbappe! This time, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pedri, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beaten the... Mbappe! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
El dorsal 13.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Madrid have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ball's gone out of play. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Se va a realizar un cambio de
And that
jugadores.
has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Van Bouten is there to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. That looks a good ball through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha. Ruben Neves. Oh, super find. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van Bouten. Chouameni. Mbappe. Oh, he's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mbappe taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need... And that will be it. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team.
And now, lining up
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. Mbappe, he's picked his way through, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And it's Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. He's shifted it to the flank. Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, here's a... Oh, it's hit the post! Son Heung-min! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, what? He's got full! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And now the hit! He's got away with one there. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Spread it left. Driving on and making good progress. And he's being shifted off it. Well, nicely intercepted. Zaha. And the counter is on. Mbappe reaching his double century today. Well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And De Bruyne! That was a matter of inches.
De Bruyne probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Out to the right, Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Kimmich. Half an hour played now. And it's Zaha. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
He's had it taken off him. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Zaha. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 38 minutes is number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it.
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's good running with the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Kimmich. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He's shifting through the gears. He's had a hit!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Got a shot away! De Ligt. De Bruyne. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That looks a cracking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich. More and more pressure on the ball here. Out to the left it goes. Rodri. Mbappe. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread neatly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's one-on-one, Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he can clear it away. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that's another chance! Van Dijk finds himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo, looking understandably energised after his goal. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's neat.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Bruyne.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Out of play for a throw. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
He is through here. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Foden. Too much on that, it's gone out. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Holding,
He's through Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
he got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, this looks sharp. Neuer will lay claim to that. Valverde.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
That is great defending, so alert. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Zaha. Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Numero 13.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. For Rice. Thinks one through. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Yamal. Oh, terrible pass. Great hit! In he goes again. And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Numero 13.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's Haaland, and he's being shifted off it. Madrid have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland receives it in a good... Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. Valverde. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Martinez. Mbappe. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now this could be a chance. That is good alertness. Marquinhos. That's a throw. He's under a lot of pressure there. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Can he put it away? And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Carvajal. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Marquinhos. Now Wendell, approaching the half-hour mark. Valverde. Yamal. Marquinhos. For Rice. Martinez. Yamal. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that was vital. And that is going out for a goal kick. Carvajal gathers from the goal kick. Haaland. Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kimmich. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. Defending of the desperate variety. Now that is commitment to the cause. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Oh, not quite. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! That's really well cleared. Son Heung-min takes control of it and he's on the move. Rice. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Hernandez. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. Good read, needed to be. That has not gone well. Martinez. Now it's Haaland. Valverde. Can he latch on to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that wasn't far away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Martinez. He's through, now is he in? Pass is just off target. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Messi. Mbappe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Marquinhos. And now they can clear their lines. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Wendell. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. No way through there. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 19.
And he's managed to get through it. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Cambio di giocatori.
Out of play for a throw.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Pinches it off him. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance, good enough in the eyes of their people. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good.
Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe might just make this. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get onto this? Son Heung. It's Son Heung-min!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez crosses. And he's there to clear it. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Lisandro Martinez gets a foot in here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bellingham. Hernandez. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Shapes to shoot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Decent hit! It's in! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Marcó en el minuto 22 el dorsal 13.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that has left him in a heap. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Van Dijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That pass isn't the best. This is promising. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri, and it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been won straight back. Caicedo. Kimmich takes control of it and he's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caicedo. And here's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
In with the challenge. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. It's Kimmich. Martinez. Works it forward. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kane. Pedri. Very nicely done. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now the hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caicedo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's shift Messi! Cleared away.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Time and again they are repelled. Son Heung-min. Lovely feet. It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Son Heung-min. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And here's
18,
Messi.
el dorsal 5.
Lovely bit of skill. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. There's the hit! He scores! Do not write them off! Back they come! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Ball's gone out of play. He is through here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Stood up well to him there.
2 minutos de descuento.
Retegi. That's a fabulous ball. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Harmlessly behind. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.